Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right to the air, it's Fields. That's taken in, it's James Cook. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Now a second down throw for Fields. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Fields now to throw on first down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Pistol snap to Willis. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And they're going to be set up.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That is first touchdown this year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Fields. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. Fields. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. On the ground, this is James Cook. Room to run at the 35. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. 35 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Fields. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Quick throw here is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules.
And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. Room up the sideline at the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's in! Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, New York. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Tight end on the move left. A first down throw for Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Fields now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter. We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice. He preached the importance of that. I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Their own 32-yard line. Here's first and 10. Now, faking the give. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Where was he going? Finally, they catch up to him and bring him down. A big loss there. Brings up third down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And now he loses the football. The Bears have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. To throw is Fields. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be brought down on what will... ...5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's Cook. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Second down. It's Fields. This one caught at the 4. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Back to throw is Fields. Good blocking, and he's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Bears. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Once again, it's Walker. He'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
Throwing, Willis. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Lots of space, past the 45, down the sideline to the 20, and they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. The PAT, up and good. And the Bears will even this score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Willis. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, they go with Walker. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against a perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 19 more on that one, and another first down. From the pistol, here's Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Throwing, Willis. He keeps it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner and gets past the mark.
Here's Willis. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now then, first and goal from the 1. Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Malik Willis. Touchdown, New York. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Jets go up by 7, 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Fields from the gun on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Fields now to throw on first down. The open man is Tolbert.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
First down. Fields. Now he takes off. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. field goal team. This, about as short as you can get. His kick is good. So, we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And he'll be taken down. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Here's Walker. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Willis now to throw. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. Going to lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Putting the tight end in motion. Fields. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with that.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps. Oftentimes, when
to the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Now, faking the give. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Willis. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the 2nd half.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Willis to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 24 yards. And the
Play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Throwing is Willis. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is fun. What a throw. Touchdown, New York. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets will go up by 7.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A first down throw for Fields. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. To throw is Fields. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On first and 10, Fields. They'll set up the screen to Cook.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
The Bears are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. James Cook, touchdown Chicago. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Willis. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Willis. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Now Willis. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Now this looks like a design run, and he's going to have a Jets first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They go with Walker. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tied ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Now, Walker. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.